Hello everyone, Akinolf here. Welcome back to the last Remnant. We're currently taking on the 6 bases and then going to Koningsdorf. But first, I realized here we are in Baluk. See? Baluk. In the Union, we can hire a certain character. Gao. Gao is a melee type character. Has a grand sword, which looks like that. Pretty cool. Premier belt. Melee character has lotions. Very good lotions, actually. Hell, he even has a revive from lotions. Yeah. You can actually cure a death with lotions. Oh yeah, and then there's eye cream, which heals you. So he's not a bad character. Wait, what's his class? Hunter? Fabled warrior of the underworld, wrathful and a lone wolf, but at times quite kind to others. Okay, this guy, we're hiring him. We probably won't use him for a while, but we'll throw him into the parties at some point. And have we done any guild tasks? No, I didn't think so. Anyway, now that we've dealt with that, unless Leshu has something to say to us, which he doesn't. Where does Gao stand in this place? I know he just stands around somewhere. They all do. Where does he stand around? Oh no, he stands around in the pub. Yeah, so I'm not gonna bother. Anyway, we're gonna proceed by taking on the next couple of bases. Now, which one should we go for? I want to do 6 last, so we're going to do 1 and 2 in any order. I think we're going to start with 1, because the reward for 1 I personally think is better than the reward for 2. Because I'm like, we could use the reward for 2 now, but I prefer the reward for 1 for right now. Even though I won't actually be using it. Let's just go there. So how's everyone been? Having fun? Finding it hilarious that I am uploading videos so long after I record them? Or anything? Let's just close in. Let's not bother giving them any. I like this. We're in a perfect V. Well, sort of. You know, we're in a V. With a V in the lead. And as usual in these big battles, we have plenty of chances to build up AP.
They may be troublesome.
Ugh! I hate these half-baked mutant punks!
Well, there's an opportunity to use Gaybog on the first turn, so I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna go all in and kill people, as I do.
Come on, finish them off!
No, yeah, these enemies are
or anything.
not completely incompetent.
Smash
I
them
forget
from the
that sometimes. I'm like, these enemies aren't a threat. And they aren't, but
Wait! Leave us alone! Yes!
their incompetence is less than other enemies that we'll fight.
How you like that? Gaybog, I call upon thee!
I like it like this. I just love the fact that I can use the Gay Bulk pretty much any time now. Like in that first half of the game, like it's like the Gay Bulk next to never shows up, and now we're just like, let's wreck people with it. Let's just go all out and just wield the Gay Bulk whenever we want to kill people. I mean, after all, Affluent has become a hell of a lot more
Beautiful.
powerful. So, we're going further in, and more enemies have shown up. And they're marching. So unless they're using ranged attacks, we won't be hurt at all. Yeah, a mere scratch. A mere scratch from my distraction unit. It's pretty funny that I treat them actually as a distraction unit. Well, I am not going to take any of this seriously. I mean, when you're just ending every fight with the gay bulb, you're like, oh yeah, there's other ways I can fight too, aren't there? Just like, nah, not important. Just fire the gay bulb. Dave is really a force you don't want to mess with. I mean, what can you do against him unless you've got a powerful remnant of your own? Because he's used the gay bulb 2 turns in a row. I mean, he can't use it this turn or anything, but this turn we're probably marching. And they can attack those guys. And they'll close in and they'll close in. It'll all be fine. Just fine.
You better recognize.
Is that all they had?
Well, that was over very quickly. I wonder if this base is easier than the other ones because
Don't
it's
let
the
a punk
first,
like that
because it's
take
number
you out.
1 and it's the first one you're intended to space. Then again, actually, yeah, the 5th base has been the hardest one so far,
What's this?
to be honest. Sure, go for Omni Strike. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go for this. Oh, they have reinforcements. What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Rocks!
Well, the nature of that squad is that they aren't meant to be a full-on head-to-head fighting unit. But they serve as a great distraction and they will bring people back to life.
Better now?
Wreck 'em.
Oh.
Actually, this may work in my favor. Get us an Omni Strike in this fight. I am so threatened. Hey, he launched 3 of them. Not that that actually does anything. If they hit with the same power as... oh yeah, if they hit with the same power as the gay bulk, Okay, they're just gonna have to stay alive.
That wasn't necessary.
Oh!
They're just hitting Glennis and giving us AP. It's not exactly a smart strategy. You sure wonder what's wrong with some of these enemies. I mean, we're just waiting for the gay bulb to go off. Yours is the spear that's not a spear that shall not pierce the heavens, or something like that. Now I'm making anime references to anime that I haven't even watched. Like, I read the first couple of chapters of that and I was like, not too interested. Because I was reading so much other anime and manga, and I was reading anime, yes, I was reading so much manga and watching so much anime at the time that there was just so much that I was like, another shonen. But
See that?
we just won.
I'm constantly growing
When
stronger.
Violet learns Dragon Crush.
My old age hasn't stopped me from growing.
And people never shut up. So we make a bit of money. And we kill people. So that's sweet. We're doing our job right. And here we're gonna save again. Because it'll be a pain in the ass to have to go through that fight outside again, but we're of course gonna save over an older file. So that we don't have to guarantee defeating this guy. Not that we can't.
How beautiful! You destroyed them so beautifully. All for my pleasure. Oh, my poor subordinates. Certainly they were far too incompetent to stop you, but at least they showed me a magnificent death. Yes, death is the peak of perfection, the only thing that comes close to rivaling me. But now I must deal with you, swine. You come covered in dirt and grime, reeking of sweat, crashing in here like some rabid beast, trembling in here with your shoes on. And what's more, you've done all that with the intent of disrupting the Conqueror's glorious goals. Oh, you are the embodiment of all things hideous! Dirty, tainted beings like you can only benefit from a cleansing by Sneven the Estate! You'll bathe in a river of your own blood!
He just pulled out some guns. Yeah. And trust me, those guns hurt. Okay, we'll try fend off one or two enemies. What have we got? But we can end that union fairly easily, but we wanna... I think we'll go for this lot and try to get Acoustic Blast to hit a fair few of them. They'll be able to keep those guys busy, and they should be able to take out those guys. Meanwhile, these three will keep these three busy. Hopefully this plays out as we say. Okay, so far it's all playing out as we'd hoped. It'll probably become a bit of a issue soon enough, but we'll deal with that once we get there.
Strong.
Okay, our morale goes up a bit.
Dance!
And it goes down a bit,
I meant to do that!
but not too much. Okay, interferences are putting us at the advantage, although we're taking a few hits. Okay. A good acoustic blast will do us a world of good. The more unions we get down, the better. Okay, that's... I don't know how many unions we've actually taken out. They choose to attack from afar rather than up close.
Oh, come now, walk it off!
Ooh. That's another union down. That went swimmingly. And they attack Sneven because they have no other target.
Not bad.
Even though they should have attacked us. Lose Revenge. This is a nasty art. It does a lot of damage. And Jaeger's sect is
Won't
down.
let bullies like you get in my way!
They're gonna focus on surviving.
I hate these half-baked mutant punks.
While they're gonna, I'm hoping... We don't have the option to bring them back, so... Wait. Nope. No option to bring people back, so we'll try in these guys right now. Hopefully that will be able to end these guys as well with combat arts. But it doesn't look like it'll end too quickly with a lot of them, so
We're counting on you!
we're gonna have to focus on just trying to avoid dying.
You okay?
Good thing we have a bunch of healing abilities available to us.
Thanks!
I don't think it'll protect us from Lose Revenge if we get hit by it, but you know, we'll do what we can. And Dolan almost takes a guy out. Come on, don't actually work. Yes, it didn't actually work, so we can still revitalize. We might get paralyzed, but well, nope. Come on. End it in a single stroke of magic. David! Unleash your power! And leave naught but ash in your path.
Got him!
Or frozen corpses, but you know, ice is the most powerful element in this game, or something. We'll keep him busy. Where do we... Oh, we're out of... So Arena's Union's the only one that can bring people back. Where is Arena's Union? They're number 4, so we're gonna take care of these guys. Okay, can't do anything right now, but keep our HP up. Oh, these guys can bring them back, so I'm just having bad luck. You know what, they're gonna bring them back. Red luck be damned. Hopefully we can just hold Sneven off in terms of how much damage he does. Not as hard to fight as I remember it being, but things can always go badly quickly. I say that, but I have this, like,
Take care of yourself
I
this time.
completely doubt that that's gonna happen. I'm like almost certain that it's just like almost impossible for us to lose at this point. Of course, that overconfidence could be the end of me.
them off guard!
And that will end people.
No way.
Good old Spark 5. It's like, hey, do you want to weaken them? Do you want to fight them somehow? But what do we have? Oh, we have this one move that hits fairly hard and is really cheap. Oh, what is it? Oh, we just shoot lightning at them. I just like the idea that it's just like, oh, we just shoot lightning at them to deal damage. Nothing too impressive. We're just working on all the surviving stuff. Because we're going to use Adele on him and he's going to use it on us.
Oh, come now, walk it off!
Although I can't guarantee that we're going to survive with Russia's Union because I think it's going to what's it called, the Lose Revenge is going to activate this turn, I think. Although that doesn't mean that it's impossible for us to win this or anything. I mean, after all, we're having a character learn a new weapon style from
You're finished!
scratch right now. And he's not taking to being attacked very well.
Ooh, poor.
Is that... No, not yet. Ooh, we're going to be able to launch 100 flowers on him. So, I think we have this in the bag now, so... We're going to... yeah. Let's see. He's using Miracle. Miracle makes people really strong. I've mentioned that before, haven't I? It's not as bad as Overdrive, but it still makes you
Be
really
more
strong.
careful from now on.
And most everyone's just...
Try this on
What?
for size!
Of course, since I'm doing as well as I am in this playthrough, these enemies aren't actually that much of a threat.
Ugh, that sucks!
I mean, we could still lose to them if we just did something silly or didn't take every opportunity we have. Like that thing that happened with Hina and
what
Hannah.
do you think you're doing?
They can hit you quite hard if you let them. And 100 Flowers does its job, dealing a shit ton of
Thus,
damage.
my replendence finally reaches the sublime beauty of death. Truly, I have reached the pinnacle of beauty.
And he dies. And we get some stuff for that.
Sweet!
Little
We get
by
stuff for
little,
killing a guy.
I'm becoming stronger.
Ha! Excellent. I feel stronger than before.
We get we get a Heart of Loyalty. And it doesn't look like we get anything, but we obtained Brionac, however you pronounce that. And Pegasus is asking for Heartache, which I am going to give him without any doubts. And now it's having Vesper. She wants a Ninja Katana. I no longer have a use for it, so sure. Whatever, Toggle. Now, if I go to party members, I believe if I
Consider
go to Toggle,
well the
yes,
strength
he now
of the
has
entire party.
Brionac. Small pipe-shaped remnant. It has the force to knock down even the most distant monsters. And if we, does he have it in his art yet? Yep, he now can use Lose Revenge. So I'm gonna swap these two around,
I'm the
even
man.
though he is Beowulf as well. But let's just put Torgal into the lead for a little bit. So Union Board, change formation. They're gonna remain. What's box? That's strange. Whoa, Anchor Celipalays, that... What? Okay, I'm very confused about this because... Like, some of these, like Cascade, is incredible attack power on these guys. Pentacle even gives them Mystic Mountain, Wedge. Our Athlon Vanguard, Batwings, all of these give great attack. I've been fighting with them having a low attack formation in the Hawkeye because... Okay, I'm gonna find the what I want them to be in. I think I will go with... Vanguard's good, but... They have no back ranks. They're sweet.
You have chosen well.
I mean, admittedly, that's not as defensive as their other combination, but they're very strong anyway. So now they have a lot of attack power. Or more attack power than before. So that should be very helpful. Anyway, I'm going to save, and we're going to move on to the next base. I just saved over when I was going to fight Sneven. Now base 2. Remember, after base 2, go talk to the Duke of Gore. But after the 5th base you beat, go talk to the Duke of Gore. Gotta remember to do this stuff. Because he's worth it. I mean, you saw his weapon. Okay. Bunch of enemies. Let's wreck some fools. What have we got? Wind shear. Okay, let's do that. I'm just looking for somewhere where they can attack with combat arts. Nah, just do that. And that should work out just fine. Despite the fact that we're walking into a quite large army, actually. Unlike the other bases, this is a lot of forward troops.
How you like that? Good.
That sucks!
But at the same time, that's more troops for us to wipe out. Though there lots of Yama, so they look to be fairly durable.
Crush their flank!
Although Savani tend to be more durable than Yama. Savani tend to be better than anyone at combat. But that makes a lot of sense considering how long they live. Yep, 20,000 damage counters. Yep, those two are powerful. I'm glad that they're actually going to be doing fairly well in this fight.
Those guys look pretty strong!
Okay, we're just...
Ugh! I hate these half-baked mutant punks!
Okay, let's just end more people's lives. And no point in standing on ceremony. Let's just have everyone go in.
Are you okay?
That wasn't
I
necessary.
should really talk about things that are off topic because this is such a simple thing, fighting these enemies. Most of them are so weak it's not funny. Hell,
so
even the ease which I
close.
handle, like, the actual bosses of these areas with at the moment, it's like, oh, well, I expected you to be harder. You weren't. And Silencer, she's actually showing off some of her magic, Cheryl is.
Well fought.
And that sword one-shots enemies quite well, yeah.
trying to be a tough guy?
These guys do a lot of damage quite easily. Everyone's just... This whole team, this whole party is coming together fairly well. I mean, still a few edges that we have to hammer out, still a few things that we have to get just right.
Yeah, this is our big chance.
We're just gonna focus on closing in. Who knows, we might just launch a giant explosion. But we're at a fairly good advantage. I've come into here with like way higher battle rank and been weaker than this. That's the like thing about. And we've got the gay bulk activating, so everyone's just going to have to focus on killing things. There's knee splitter there. Yeah, I'm fine with which one of these gives me better options? This one gives me blue streak. So yeah, do that one.
What?
I mean, he half healths them with an ordinary attack. Yeah, but they don't stand a chance. Most enemies don't stand a chance against those two. They actually don't. If the enemy leaders showed up, then well.
Your life is
Wonderful!
And as usual, Savani, powerhouses. And we still don't... What is it? I believe we can technically hire 3 more Savani? Yeah, technically. Like, one of them we're gonna be hiring. The other 2 are a bit difficult to get your hands on. Well, actually one of them isn't. He just... It just involves raising your battle rank.
Here we go!
Which isn't actually going to be that big a deal because the enemies that would be... Oh yeah, lose revenge. We're going to get to see Torkel use it. And I'm going to try to stay away from killing this enemy too quickly. Even if that means taking a hit or 2. And having... I'm not touching any buttons. I'm not giving them any bonuses. I mean, I know it's a bit childish and all, but... I want to use Lose Revenge.
You better recognize!
So, see, he's got Sneven's weapon and 38,000 damage. Yeah. He is no pushover now.
Sweet!
Mighty
See
Dragon's
that?
Tail,
I'm
ooh.
constantly growing stronger.
When you learn new techniques, it's like, yeah, this is great. Anyway, on to our dungeon thingamabobby. There is a big Yama here. So let's save. We'll save over one of these old files. As usual. Jeez, Russia's Union almost has 5,000 HP. They're bulky as all shit. Actually, let me go to party members. 9,000, 1,000, 900, 1,900, 1,000. Yeah, they're bulky characters. A lot of the other characters... These 2 are really bulky though. That 1,300, almost 1,400. Blocked is the next bulkiest. And you can see his strength is already at 70. We've only had him for a little while and his strength is at 70. This is why he is awesome. His strength just grows and grows. And that intellect isn't that useful yet, other than for healing. Right, I'll be back in a bit. I just have some things to quickly take care of, and we'll fight this boss. Right, I'm back. I just went shopping. Of all the things I could have done. Okay, let's get on with this. We have that. I'm just gonna. It's gone, so I don't know if we saved. Base 2. Yep, we've saved in base 2. But let's go. Let's see what's up, and let's go forward or something.
Me is Sweeto, helper to Mr. Conqueror. Me is gonna kill you. Ah, scary. Here is too scary. You guys is scary. You. You's all's gonna bite it right here. They don't call me the Flesh Render for nothing. Get it, bro? I ain't scared of nothing. Yeah, cause we's all going to the same place anyhow. The other side ain't so bad, I hear. How's about we all find out?
Well, as usual, they're all crazy. Can we find one sane enemy in this place? Probably not. Defeat Zudo. Right, around Zudo there are a bunch of... He's only got Yama as support troops. So what we'll do is we'll try to keep him busy with those guys, while everyone else works on trying to clear out the rest of them. I'm going to go for Acoustic Blast there. This is a bit of a reckless engage, but they'll be fine. And hopefully we can deal with this fairly well without getting too fucked up.
Finish them off!
I mean, in all honesty, the enemies
Hit him harder!
in any of these places can deal quite a lot of damage.
No, well, don't die or anything.
Everything seems to be going swimmingly. I mean, we're not exactly dealing a huge amount of damage or anything, but...
Good job, you rock!
Right. Yeah, this is actually going fairly well. I mean, we've taken down a Union already. We're probably going to get hit by Zuido's special move.
They're strong.
But we deal a bunch of damage beforehand, and these two, as usual,
You better recognize.
are actually dealing a lot of damage. And they can take a hit or two fairly well. So, you know, not a bad Union. And that,
Hope
I
your
believe,
will's
is...
up to date.
They dodged that.
I am Lord Paris of
Yeah.
Baltarosa!
Lord Paris of Bolt... No. Paris is not Lord Paris of Baltarosa. Someone got that dialogue wrong. That's kind of hilarious. Lord Paris of Baltarosa, really? He's the son of the Lord of Ryosha. He's in love with the Lady of Baltarosa, but
Ugh! I hate these half-baked mutant punks!
anyway, I was saying something about killing enemies, and these guys almost been done, and us having an advantage and whatnot. But admittedly, Zedo is probably one of the easier ones of these guys to fight, despite how much damage Giant Press does. And Spark 5 is the ultimate technique, isn't it? It wins battles so often for me. Just like, we have all these other arts, but you know what? Spark 5 will do the job. Acoustic Blast is always good.
Hit him
Wait,
harder.
these guys don't use Mystic Arts most of the time?
Weakling.
Bloody hell!
And that poison gas actually worked in our favor. There's only one enemy left. Let's fuck him up with Omni Strike, Dragon Crush, Ex Machina, and a whole slew of ranged attacks. These guys can go in for the kill. They can recover. And they can recover. But really, he shouldn't last much longer. Omni Strike and Ex Machina should be more than enough to kill just about any enemy. Oh wait.
Hang in there.
Right. Might have had a cut there. Was just some healing that was going on. I mean, this guy's bulky though, eh?
Gah!
8k damage. Not as much damage as we could have hoped for, but hey, there's still these guys to.
Time for some action!
Not bad.
And he's always using Bone Crusher and things.
Do
like
you
that.
require
Ooh,
assistance?
That's a lot of damage. Yeah. We're just gonna try to keep ourselves alive and deal as much damage as possible. And Miracle, things get messy once Miracle happens in any fight. And he's gonna use Dragon Tail, which will hurt a ton. Well, I predicted it, and it did hurt a ton, but we survived just fine. Oh, revitalize those two. And he can use Moonset. We now have him in the red though, so
Not
we
bad.
are at the advantage. Moonset deals a lot of damage like Fang, but yeah, we're durable and we can take a lot of hits. So how are we going to end up finishing this off? Double time, revitalize. Who knows what union we'll be using to finish this? Or how we're gonna finish this. Hell, it might end with 100 flowers again. Or it might end painfully. Because Cyclone...
Alright, alright!
Oh, Cyclone is a really, really powerful art. Okay, we're going for that. Wow, there's not much in terms of aggressive acts that we can do with these guys. Healing would be best in this case. Yeah. Support maybe. Okay, they should try to survive, and hopefully, Thrash's Union should be able to end it. I mean, maybe, but then again. As powerful as they are, Zeto is durable as all hell. And gets taken out by an ordinary attack from Jaeger.
What's the deal? This ain't fun at all. It's cold. Cold, cold, cold. Damn it. Cold, cold, cold. Somebody do something. Do cold.
And we have dealt with now the 5th of the 5 of 6 bases.
Sweet! I feel like I've grown.
Yes.
Everyone gets
This is of
stronger.
no concern to you.
And Elan becomes more selfish.
This thing, huh?
And Obsidian. The only person who can actually use this is Gao. Which is why I hired him. So I'm going to let him have this Remnant sword. That is fairly powerful, and I'm going to see about getting him into the party. I may or may not actually get him in, but, you know, gonna see about it. No one can have Vesper. All these requests. We can't get any of these things right now, because I don't know where to get any of them. Other than War Dragon Rawhide. That would involve killing War Dragons. But we want to go to Gore, because we've defeated 5 of the 6 bases. And we want to talk to the Duke of Gore. Here he is, the Duke of Gore. Remnants have powers that we mortals can't even begin to fathom. Okay, yeah, we know that. Good point. Oh, that's interesting. Well, my name's been Akinov. Hope you had a good time, and good night, or something like that anyway. Next time, we take on the last base, and charge Konensdorf. See you then.